Hey guys, it's your favorite wedding squad. The one place you get the good, the bad, and the make it stop. That's right, my squad and I are always watching around the clock at every single wedding. So the next time you step out to a wedding, make sure you bring your A game. This is Wedding Police. Speaking of my squad, I think today I have probably what would be the best squad. It's like the best kind of mix, you know, few friends, a few trusted colleagues, you know, stuff like that. Okay, first of all, we have the amazing Zach Aminu. Zach Aminu is a fantastic commercial stylist. How you doing, Zach?
I'm very fine. How you doing, Dikwa?
So I guess I don't make all the money in Lagos now.
Mike.
Yes,
You
now.
know me.
Yeah, now we're green for money. Wow. Giving us bling.
You know, you have to bring out everything.
I like it. How you doing?
I'm very
You ready?
fine. Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
cool. Next up, I have my darling friend. What up, G? What up, G? Actress. You might have seen her in Hush, Battleground, and the soon-to-be-released and hugely anticipated Knockout Blessing.
Yes.
What up, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. I feel like I should give you it's like Wedding Police, like a woo, 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 like a little siren. You know, sorry, I'm just really cheesy right now, but it's fine. So yeah. Hi guys. Thanks for having me on the show, Dikwa.
All right. Last but not the least, I have the man who's always tensioning me from Instagram to real life. Yes. Came on my show to kind of, you know, oppress me, but it's okay.
I mean, if I don't give them, how will they take it?
Exactly. How would they take? How would they take?
Yeah, right.
We have the fantastic creative director of menswear brand Nuova Vintage, Olumurewa.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nice to be here.
It's good. So when you're leaving, just drop that suit out there.
Very nice color.
But
I feel like with the blue and the blue are kind of, you know.
Yes, we
great minds.
we obviously planned it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't
great
worry.
minds.
I'm
Don't worry,
fine.
us will plan our whole.
No, when my guests outdo me, it's okay. All right, so are you guys ready for this episode?
We are ready.
Yeah.
We're going to be discussing one of the most talked about weddings and one of the most adorable weddings in recent times. It's #I2 2018. Yes. All right, just hold those thoughts. When we come back, we'll get into the photos. Don't go anywhere, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. We're talking #I2 2018. Actually, I2 18. That's official hashtag. Okay, it's the wedding between Linda Ejiofor, actress, and fellow actor Ibrahim Suleiman.
Can I just say I'm here for like the secret wedding? Like I'm so
That-
here for
all
it.
these pop-up
For
weddings
my
have been-
pop-up wedding, I'm
that's
so
what
here
it
for
now.
it. Let me just put that out there. I love
Just like
it. I
give
love
them
it.
one random Instagram picture.
They'll just release engagement pictures. I'm like, wait, whoa, what? Where was I? Yeah, I love it.
It's all good. Okay, so let's start with photos of the couple. This is from their traditional wedding, guys. I mean, I know, it's just like,
That
just
feel,
drama.
I'm like, whoo! It's like you can feel her coming. Yeah.
This is
Perfect
really
color
nice.
contrast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The beige went perfectly with the red.
Yeah.
Went perfectly with the pearl.
Yes.
Everything's working here.
Everything works.
I think it's well thought out because a lot of people wouldn't do red actually.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
think about red.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
too much, but this is just perfect.
This is
Yeah.
really nice
Works.
because I love the old beads and everything.
Very vibrant. All right.
Beautiful.
Let's see another shot of them.
shit.
Yes. You
Body.
get
So I
it.
really feel like the first few pictures didn't even show the drama in the outfit.
Yes,
We're
on his
now really
outfit,
getting
right?
to
Now
see
you get it.
Yeah.
some detail
Right.
in what he's like. So
Yeah.
he brought some game as well.
He
He
did.
wasn't
Bringing
giving
the
us the
able
stereotype.
captains
Yeah.
to the wedding.
What's that? The tassel. I really like that addition.
Yeah, it's a good
really
touch of
subtle.
red
Yeah.
to go with the hat.
And it's a very different vibe. It's a very, very different. I think he's from Edo State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still very simple. I like
Yeah.
the
It's
simplicity.
simple, but yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I like it.
In detail.
All right. So I guess it's the second look from their white wedding, and this. I'm sorry for the traditional wedding.
trad.
And this is just a gorgeous photo.
That's a great
So
shot,
much
actually.
love.
It really is.
Yeah, you can just feel like just the friendship between the two of them. I think that's what I love about their pictures is that nothing feels overly staged, nothing feels overly planned. It literally just looks like they were just having the time of their lives and the photographer was just there capturing the moments.
Exactly. It's just
so I
there.
love that.
Oh, there we go.
Aha.
This is really dreamy.
Okay, so yeah, I can see they definitely kept the simplicity all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All through, right from the traditional
Yeah.
to the
White
white,
lighting.
nothing too dramatic, everything nice and simple, the classic colors.
Really like
I think it's a testament to who they are as people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
well,
interesting choice with the blush
I know, with the
color for
blush.
her dress.
as opposed to
as opposed
ivory
to
or
white,
yeah.
I
Because
really
I
like
think it's that final touch that makes that look really dreamy and very fairy tale
Yes.
is the blush.
It's a blush, yeah.
It makes it look like a real
And even looking
princess.
at the picture, and you can see how the flowers behind,
Yes.
just complementing her dress.
Exactly.
So obviously, it wasn't just the dress;
Exactly.
they thought it through.
Yeah.
Like, they thought everything through, like how the
Because
pictures are
there's
going to come out. and
ivory
everything.
flowers and there's blush flowers.
To go with
So
both
just
of their
go with
outfits,
their
yeah.
We need
outfits.
to know their event planner.
Ah, that was it.
Yes, we need to know.
And then
They all sat down and
yes,
agreed.
and their wedding stylist. No, they really did a great job. Okay.
And it seems like the whole outdoor wedding thing
It's a trend
It's a
now.
trend right now. I mean,
You
it's like the
would-
third outdoor.
You would have thought that Nigeria or Lagos didn't have like these locations,
Yeah.
but this is really, I mean, yeah.
People are beginning to
they're
get
doing
way
it.
more creative and
for pictures.
yes,
It's,
yes.
it's great for
Outdoor is
pictures.
perfect for the
If my mom
lighting.
is hearing this, or if you are watching this, please, no event
Center.
Abi, no event center. Please, outdoor.
It's like
please.
outdoor,
Let's
yeah.
make it natural. All right. Oh.
Oh, the lady.
See, again, I have to say that they're doing things that we all think in our heads, but we just think, oh, it's never going to work out.
It won't
But
work in.
you see it and you
Nigeria.
know it's going to work. Because what are the odds that the bride is in blush and the maid of
Matron
honor is in white, but it works?
Matron now.
Matron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this was all married
This
up.
was married now, yeah.
Okay. Cool. But I really love, and do you see that all the bridesmaids have their different neck lines?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I just love that, as black people, we can wear any color and it'll be
And it'll pop.
fabulous,
It'll
And
pop.
I'm like, the yellow, like, literally, it pops. Like,
Yeah.
we have the skin tone for it. And
Just
it's
talk about
beautiful.
those bouquets, the
I
bridesmaids
was just
bouquets.
about to talk about them.
Yeah.
Because you can see the touch of yellow they got on, and it's amazing.
And even hers, I like the way
Blush
the
and
flowers just cascade
just-
down.
yeah.
It's really nice. Ah, well thought out. Good job, Linda.
Linda.
It feels like a mafia, like the
Like the
top.
rat, the rat pack
Yes.
or
Evil
something.
Italian.
Yeah, I think it's the tone and the mood of the photo itself.
Right, yeah.
It gives us very like,
Plus the,
and then
color,
that,
the color spectrum of the
Yeah.
blacks, the whites,
and the
that
groom
touch of
himself,
red.
that vibe, that look that he has,
Gangster.
is like
I'm ready
gangster.
for you guys.
Yeah.
El Capone.
Right?
Yes. I like it though. It's a vibe. I like it very much. Really nice. Really, really nice. All right. Well, I guess that's all we have for the bride and the groom. So we're going to go on a quick break. When we get back, we're going to be looking at the guests and what they wore. Did they match up to the bride and the groom or not? Don't go anywhere. You're still watching Wedding Police, and if you just joined us, this is hashtag I218, wedding between Linda Ejiofor and Ibrahim Suleiman. We have looked at the gorgeous outfits from the bride, the groomsmen, and the bridesmaids, and now we're delving into the wedding guests. So,
Yes.
feast your eyes, guys. First look is this beautifully pregnant lady. What do you think?
Mrs. Ajayi.
Ajay, okay.
I love the color, kind of the whole like pastel vibe lends itself well to, the outdoor wedding. Shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the whole garden,
It has
being in the
this-
garden, you
Yes.
have to have the right shoes.
Shoes, 'cause they
That's
sink
the-
into
they
the
sink into the
ground.
ground.
That's
And
true.
yeah, so a little block heel, or just something a little shorter that doesn't just like sink
Sink
right
inside,
in would
yeah.
would make all the difference. But I
But
love the color, and
I love
she's rocking
this-
the baby bump.
True.
So.
I love the silhouette with the baby bump because this is like a perfect kind of silhouette.
Yeah.
And I always advocate for people who, when you go to outdoor weddings, and especially if it's like on a garden, I think, or grass, sorry, I think that it's great to do some sort of a midi length or an ankle length, something that doesn't drag on the floor. It's always a lot better and chic. So great, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I think this is actually the ashwebi. Well,
Yeah.
the detailed side with the sort of embellishment. That's the ashwebi. So, what do you think about this lady's take on it?
I actually like it, but The wristwatch, why?
Oh, okay, that's a thing for you.
It's like a Fitbit. She's
No,
counting
we
her
know you have
steps.
Apple wristwatch.
Is it an Apple Watch? It's
an Apple Watch.
Okay,
It's an
looks
Apple
like
Yeah,
different.
so why are you wearing
Kill
it?
the accessory.
You think so too?
Yeah, I think so.
But I think maybe if she got, because you know that the ones that have the silver like this, the silver wrist,
She
she
had
Yeah.
taken
had
out of
that
everything,
because
exactly.
it would have worked with the
Yeah.
silver
With the
on
silver,
the shoulder.
right,
yeah.
right. But the silhouette is good. I always
silhouette
love
is
the
great.
asymmetrical. I feel like asymmetrical neckline is always flattering.
Yeah. And I love that silver addition to the shoulder. I love that.
Yeah, it's a good
really
touch.
gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Okay.
Who is this beautiful, tall drink of water? Who is that? She's amazing, flawless. Hey.
Okay,
sorry,
so
I'm
this
behaving
is this auntie here.
Yes.
This is
let's
this
police her.
auntie. Let's
Yes,
police
let's
her.
you. Sister, why are you wearing yellow?
This is it
your wedding?
I'm
Is this your
embarrassed.
wedding? Is it your
wedding?
I just feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. I just can't take it.
But this is really nice.
I love the old
The
whole flower thing.
floral touch.
It's
is
really
amazing.
nice.
Yeah,
I think-
yeah.
I think-
Don't be nice to our
No, don't think because you're gay.
No, yes,
but
I
this
guess,
is
yeah.
really, really nice. This is
Yeah.
Thank you.
What I love most about this is the contrast between the hair, the black of the hair,
I
and
was
the yellow.
just about
of
to touch
the
that.
dress.
I was
Yeah.
literally just about
Yeah.
to touch it.
It's really nice.
Shout out to House of TOK.
Share.
She came through in the clutch because my original dress didn't work out.
Really?
So this was a
Designer.
last minute save. House of TOK.
Really?
Yeah. So
Oh, nice
shout out.
job.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice silhouette. All right. At this point,
So just kill me.
it's hard. Just kill me. It's very hard. This is where I say to people that we are going to actually crown a best and worst dress. It's when you see photos like this that you remember that yes, we need a best dress. This is it. But I
She
mean,
looks amazing.
gorgeous, stunning.
And one thing I love that Adiso has been doing a lot lately is she sticks to very simple, clean looks that just fit her silhouette. She has an amazing body.
Yes.
So she doesn't have to do too much.
much of
Form
drama.
fitting.
But this is really-
And
just,
that's
no,
that
it
about
looks
it.
amazing on her.
And she knows
keeps it
how to
very
pose.
simple.
Yeah.
And she knows her angles.
She knows her angles.
knows her angles.
She knows her angles. Really gorgeous, really gorgeous. All right. Well, okay, so
It's fine.
I'm gonna
She's
let-
old,
okay.
and then you can wear this. It's fine.
okay,
Mama.
what do you think? Do you give it a pass because she's an older lady?
So I have a few questions.
Yeah. Question.
Where were her children? It's a good outfit, right?
Yeah.
But it could have been a lot better with the help of some stylists. I mean, I feel like
Like a younger eye.
if I see my
Okay.
mom walking out,
Yeah.
she would obviously ask me, like every other
Exactly.
Like,
local
so how does it
fine.
look?
What do you think about this? Do you think this?
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel they didn't give her a bit because even the waist.
This is a wedding. Where are you carrying novel, charger, insane money?
Okay.
novel.
You can have your purse with your belongings. That's not even a problem.
But the book, is it book? Is it
It's not a
purse?
book.
No,
It's
it's
a.
And also,
like
I
a
feel
purse
like
and
the
a bag.
necklace she's wearing
It's too.
could have been something else.
Yeah.
You know, something a little more to the neck,
Yes.
maybe bead related,
Yes.
not necessarily the.
I think for me, that outfit just didn't really do anything for her. I mean,
Yes.
just because you're a bit on the plus size, you can still look
look
good. The outfit just
amazing,
was
yeah.
very nondescript and just didn't really do anything. And that was my
Yeah.
problem with it.
Okay, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Next up, we have Mimi, presenter,
Mimi.
and she's wearing the asoebi for the wedding. What do you think about this?
I hate it. Sorry.
You
Why?
don't like it? Why? Why
It's
don't you
like
like it?
you just wrap up mannequin, like just wearing black inside and then wrap it. I don't like this style.
Draped.
You thought they should have had a bit more of a structure or
Yeah.
something to it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Murray?
I mean, I love Mimi, first of all.
Of course. We all do.
But I'm gonna have to like call her out on this one. It looks safe. It looks like I'm not gonna put in effort to make this asoebi
Yeah.
look good. It just looks like can't think of any ideas.
That's
Okay, what's the easiest, quickest thing we can
Yeah.
do?
Mimi
You know,
is
that's-
always wearing
that's
something
really-
that when you see her, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's why we had these
Exactly.
comments, because
So you
Mimi
wearing
always
this-
like
Mimi
this is
always
what-
kills
she's
it.
always
She
killing
always
it.
So
kills
this is what
it.
Mimi standard.
Yes,
Right. So this may have been oh my gosh, crap, the wedding is tomorrow and I have nothing to wear. What can we sew
That's what I'm
quickly?
thinking.
Yeah.
Because she's always working.
What'd
you say?
I was running away from saying afterthought, but
But she's always working, and I know she's a very busy girl. So it's very possible that she might have,
could have actually-
last minute look. But what I still love about it, to be honest, is the fact that from the waist down, I love the very sort of like clean, tapered silhouette. I really love that
I'm sure
about
she used
it.
that to make up for it. Because we know it's
Once you put makeup and hair and everything, it all comes
Yeah,
together
it comes
eventually.
together.
So hey.
Our daddy in
Came
the
to
Lord.
steal the show.
I mean, I don't think there's anyone who did not see the picture before today.
I mean, and if I'm right, this is a Jason Porsche piece. I mean, first of all, I'm going to say that the one thing that definitely works for Uncle Lebuka, because I have to use Uncle all the time, is that his physique is made for suits.
Yeah.
If there's
Not
anybody...
just that, and charisma. He has that.
He has that
Like,
charisma.
oozes.
I've seen people with the physique, but no charisma, nothing, and they just don't
But
carry
he
it.
wears a suit really well.
He does.
Now, if you now look at the technicalities, I don't know if I like the pattern of this. I like the color.
Yeah.
I like that purple color, but I don't know if I like the pattern.
Yeah, the pattern doesn't really work for me.
Yeah.
The color is perfect. The purple shade
Damas.
is perfect.
Like, all these damas that all those old woman used to town.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
But I wonder,
wearing-
the other thing I wonder about, and you guys might be able to speak to this, do you think this would have been a better look with a black shirt instead of a
Yes.
white shirt?
Yes, because white is.
I don't know.
No,
I
I'd
don't
say-
think
Or maybe-
so. I don't
Or
think
maybe
so.
a light purple shirt?
I'd say no because on the detail on the pattern of the jacket
Has white,
a bit
have
of
you?
white.
White,
so
yeah.
the white is literally doing a lot. To
It's helping to
complement
tie it
that.
together.
Tie it all together.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
the black on the lapel already and the black on the pants, and so it's just giving a bit
Too
of
much.
that.
So when you
Okay.
wear black,
Okay,
that will
actually,
pop
I
up
like
more.
that look.
Next up, we have this lady who's
This is Anato.
gone a bit, dramatic with the look. Do you think the drama worked? The ruffle on the
I feel
on
like
the
she missed it
shoulder.
by just a borderline, just a little bit. Like she was almost there, then she just crossed the line.
I don't know if I like the color contrasts, the teal and the
It works for me
fuchsia.
on the lower end of
Yeah.
the dress.
Yeah.
The lower end looks okay.
Looks okay.
But
Okay.
at that top,
The top.
if she had kept it just at the lower end and then left everything else as the
Yeah.
blue,
Yeah.
Yes.
then this would really see more. It would
bit
be like a
more
touch as opposed to.
Cohesive.
It's a bit overwhelming for me. Like it's like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But her
articulate-
body's
what is this?
amazing.
You know what I'm gonna say about
I
this?
love the hair, I love the pulled back look with the off shoulder.
True.
But I think the
the
paint,
hair.
I
It works
love that.
perfect, yeah.
I think the paint.
I think when
for me is
people
a bit much.
have fabrics that are very busy by themselves,
But
where you
yes.
have a lot of detail just naturally on the fabric, you want to tone down a lot of other things,
Yes.
or you really
Yeah.
want to think about how the other things you're going to use are going to complement. So, for example, this reminds me of Rita Dominic's MVCA dress with the ruffle on the shoulder, and I think that maybe it's the kind of fabric they used for the ruffles that made it seem a bit, drab.
But even like Rita's dress was one color.
was
and
one
it
color
kept everything.
throughout.
Exactly.
Yes, and
yeah,
even
so I think that was-
So I think that might have worked better. But okay. So here we have Lala Akidoju, Fregene. Yes, let's not forget that Fregene. She's all married up now. I love it, and she's in this gorgeous. Obviously, this is the Ashobi fabric as well. What do you think?
I think for me it's very simple, very safe.
Very simple, very
yeah,
safe.
just kind of very safe.
Just works.
Just, yeah, it works.
Like
Yeah.
the skin.
You don't
She's
like the skin?
skinny, and then you're showing your skin.
But
and then
I tend to
bones.
disagree because I think that it's a really nice. I think her shoulders are
The definition
really
of the shoulder,
gorgeous.
yeah, the shoulder definition.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think it works.
Lala has body. Like she's
Yes.
long.
She's
and
long and she's tall.
My clothes look amazing on her.
Yeah.
So,
I
even feel like
I think that for
the
me the
picture is
style is
doing
just
a lot
very
of
safe.
justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love her hair. That
the
hair,
hair.
it's a nice touch. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, now, I mean, I don't know. I just said I like that Auntie Beth.
So what would you now
I
say
feel
about
like-
then
I mean,
and then Amy shows up.
I think I studied this. I was like, let's see what's going on here, because it is a lot and it's gorgeous. It's
Now, so
really
this
gorgeous.
is what we were saying about toning down. So you mentioned this earlier on.
yes.
Literally, when you were talking about it, I was already thinking black
Yes.
would have been perfect to tone down something.
Yes.
And I mean, she's done that now. She's shown us that you can actually tone down with black.
Yes.
This
I was
is
actually
good.
looking at this on Mimi.
Oh, really?
I think one thing
This
I
is
love
actually
Yeah.
more of a, this is a meme. This is a
Yeah,
meme
this is
style.
Mimi.
This is
Yeah.
a meme
Yeah.
style. This is what would work.
Yes.
I think one thing I love about Inni is that she's never afraid to take risks. Like
She's never
Inni
afraid.
just goes for it. Like she just, she's very bold, very daring with her style, and I really like that.
Because the top is like a corseted top, and it has this, crisscross detail on the back,
Yeah.
and it's velvet. She's used velvet. She's voluminous, and then you also have fabric. So you think initially that it might not work together, but when you look at it, it's actually quite works really great together. So we have some men's looks here. This is a classic white with the Fulani hat and some nice loafers. Murray, I'll let you take this one.
I mean, I
first.
don't think it's just, you can never really go wrong with
You can't
that.
go wrong with white.
I mean, anyone that looks bad in a white Agbada should be cautioned and
You're
policed.
like, you have bigger problems,
Yes.
sir, if you cannot pull off a white
Because
Agbada.
everybody's like, I want to go to a default white.
Just
white. Abi?
Yeah.
And he's done that by even keeping the embroidery as white as well. Just
Exactly.
keep it nice and
Just
safe.
simple.
No need
And there's
to.
touches of white in the cap.
In the cap,
and red.
Nothing, None of that. All right. Great job, sir. Okay, this is Kiki
Kiki.
Omili, and she's wearing. Is this the?
Is it a jumpsuit?
I
Is
don't
this
know if it's
Ashobi?
actually,
I'm
but
trying to figure
similar
out the
color. I don't
outfit
think it
itself.
is.
Ashebi? I'm not sure.
It seemed like a lot of people kind of had the whole sheer overlay
Yes,
with the black underneath
yes,
thing
yes,
going
yes.
on. That definitely seemed to be.
What would you wear
Yeah.
this? Would you say this would be appropriate for a wedding? Because it's a jumpsuit and it's kind of, it's a bit risque, in my opinion. Would you say that it works for a
what?
wedding?
You're just making sounds.
I know,
You're
exactly.
just
Just
making sounds. What?
I don't know what I
Use your words.
No, if you not work, what is this? What is this?
do. So you don't.
No.
I think I would have liked, for me, I think what would have made this work better is if the lining was consistent.
Thank you.
So the top is the same kind of blue, then the black at the bottom, and then her arms are bare. So it kind of seems like there was just a lot
these
of
joints.
I was literally about to pick
Things
that because
going-
if she
yeah.
wore like tights that were like brown or nude to blend with.
Which is what Inni did. You just can't see because it's
Yeah.
actually so close to her skin
Yeah,
tone.
so you wouldn't know because now I'm literally like I look at her. The first thing I can see is her tights on the underneath, like, and it's distracting me from the rest of the outfit. So I don't have room to appreciate what she's wearing because I'm just thinking, okay, you've made
And you know
us
what?
see.
I really love the detail on the pants, but I wish that it was a skirt instead of pants.
Instead
and
of-
that
At first, I
detail
thought it
would
was a
have
skirt
been
from how she was standing
Are
until I
they-
looked
are they
harder.
pants?
They're pants.
The pants? Okay.
Yeah, until I looked harder and
It's like a jumpsuit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. As a skirt, it would have looked a lot nicer.
Yeah, nicer. All right, we're just gonna call it. Just take a quick break right here. We just call it for a pause right here, and when we get back, we're gonna be talking a lot more about the guest from #IceGrade18. Don't go anywhere. We're back, and it's Wedding Police. I'm here with my fabulous squad, Zach, Ade, and Murray, and we are completely chopping up the looks from #IceGrade18, Linda Ejiofor, and Ibrahim Suleiman. All right, next up, Wendy, the actress. I know, right? Like Wendy. This is Wendy. She's an actress. Yes. What do we think about this sort of like baby doll sort of look? Love it, hate it. Where do you stand?
It's a deep sigh.
It's a deep style.
I'm in the middle.
Why are you in the middle? What's the middle about it?
I don't know, maybe the pose.
It could be
The fence is not so comfortable, but I think I'm going to sit on it this one time.
okay.
Because, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I think it's how
right now. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like,
There's something off.
I think for me there are a lot of little details that I don't like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the strap,
Yeah.
this, and the
little
belt.
belt.
So I'm like, I think if you took those things out, I think it would have been perfect. She's so
Should've
cute.
kept
She's
it
so
simpler.
petite.
Let's put it
Yeah. So I think the little details for me just.
For me,
took
the
away
first
from-
thing that should have gone
Yeah.
was the little waist belt.
Yeah.
That should have
Waist
gone.
belt, yeah.
And I think that might, and then if they cinched in her waist a bit
Yes.
more,
Yeah.
maybe made the waist a teeny bit higher, and then sort of like went a bit more outward, A-line
yeah.
with the skirt, as opposed to like just this, kind of fall. That might have worked a bit better for her,
Yeah.
I think.
I just feel like there are too many little details that
Yeah.
were distracting to me.
All right, Let's go on to the next. She's not going to shock you. I like it.
I think this is the traditional line.
Yes, traditional.
I think this fabric really did it for everybody. Like,
Yes.
everyone we've seen so far has pulled it off. Like,
Whoever chose this fabric.
We need to know the
like
wedding
whoever
planner.
thought it, I mean, that's
the person
amazing.
that picked that should
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
Because
It's simple,
you need
but it's clean.
It's
good
very
at
clean.
it, yes.
And I love what most people are doing with. They weren't doing too much with the fabric. I think everybody kind of kept it very simple.
Very simple,
because the fabric itself doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't need
Exactly.
to.
If there ever
it
was
fine.
a lady who understands how to dress for her silhouette, I think it's Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy always has this very statuesque look that is just like right on point.
But the thing I don't like is the gele.
Why? You think it's too small?
It's making her head look small.
I think in that light, this picture is doing a lot for her.
Yeah.
Because then the ratio of the picture is letting us see more of the dress
More of the
than
dress
our
and
hair.
less, yes.
So now we're not really distracted by the size.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, Sass. Do we have a full-length photo of a Sass's look?
Sorry, is it just the dress we have to talk about?
These always like.
I know.
These always like.
We know where your mind's at.
Exactly. These always like.
We know
Wow,
where-
Sass.
This is amazing.
No, but she pulled it
This
off.
is simple. This is
yeah.
classic. Oh my god.
So now she's giving us that shoulder line we didn't see
Yeah.
Yes.
on this John. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
The hair for me was just.
It was just divine.
It was it. When I actually saw her at the wedding, she didn't have her fascinator on, so her hair was just the bob. The length was perfect with her shoulders. She looked amazing.
I know Sass is such a gorgeous girl. I think that the only thing I would say is I wish that the sleeves were just
A little
bit
shorter.
taped. Not
To
even
taper.
Sorry, it's a little
Yeah.
more fitted
Yeah.
so a
actually.
bit more fitted
Yeah.
because you know the fabric kind of makes it look very sleek. So you want some sort of like structure that way. But aside
But
from
she's
that,
done that with the body already.
yes,
So you wanted to keep that consistency. in the
yes,
sleeve as well.
yes.
But
Aside
other than
from
that, actually, it's amazing.
gorgeous skin. Oof, I love it. All right,
Oh, Oshe, mama.
Auntie Shafi
Auntie Chef.
of God and the Lord Most High. Can she do any wrong? Is the actual question that we have here.
You know when you see your mommy and you're like,
You
yeah,
see,
you
this is
feel
what I'm
what's
talking about.
happening.
Now, this is someone who probably had the younger eyes from the other lady,
Thank you.
older
I
lady
was
we were
literally
looking
just
at.
about to touch
You
on
know, I love it. I love that the sleeves are midi.
I mean, the detail on the shoulder is.
You see the way
And
that
the
it
way
is.
it just comes down. Like,
everything.
Oh man.
this dress literally just takes you on a journey, like from the headpiece to the shoulder, and then it comes down around the side.
Wow.
It literally, like your eyes travel down the
This
picture.
is
for
amazing.
me
And
is
I
an
love
example of she's wearing the dress and the dress is also wearing her.
Yes.
'Cause, man,
It was
just gorgeous.
another woman, they will pull chain. Well, no.
no, you see that, and I like that.
She's
she doesn't
giving
have a
us-
neck
No
piece.
neck
So she's
piece.
letting us see that seamless shoulder
Yeah.
line.
And you see that there's a synergy between the shoulder detail on that side
Yeah.
and the
And
headpiece
And the
on
headpiece.
that
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So it's just on that one line. It's well thought out.
Very well thought out. I
Auntie
love it.
Shafi.
Kudos,
Love
Auntie
it.
Shafi. Kudos.
Love it.
I don't know.
The drama is too much. Did she remove the flower from the lace and,
For me, it looks like an afterthought. For me, it looks like
Which
They
part
have-
of it is an afterthought?
the arms.
The arms? Okay.
Yeah. The arms to me look like they weren't too sure what to do with the arms, and so they
And
said,
they're
let's
like,
tape it with
let's
some
just
of
put
the
it-
Ashravi fabric around the tips. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I
I
think
don't think that was an afterthought. I think they planned this really well. It just didn't quite.
It didn't work.
come
maybe,
out
maybe,
well.
maybe that's what
Yeah.
so. The trim on the sleeves, I don't like that. I wish they just kept it to the sort of like
tips.
the
Can I
tips
just
and
say
the flair of
full
it.
picture
That would have been
because-
perfect. Perfect. All right,
Timmy.
Uncle Timmy.
Uncle Timmy.
Actually, like, so funny enough, if I remember, this is, I think, Michael Black's collection or something, the designer.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I usually, I'm not a huge fan of every single piece that he has because I think it's a bit much. But for the first time, I actually I like
this
this
is
one.
it's simple.
It's
In a funny
simple.
way, it's simple.
It's simple.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
It's pretty simple.
You know,
Very wedding
you can never
ready.
go wrong with black and white. Like the other man, you can never go wrong
Yeah,
with white
black
and black.
and white.
So,
And the gold actually is just. And
Well, you
and
can never
it's-
go wrong with black if you keep it black.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be careful with that.
yeah, true.
So, yeah.
All right. Ooh,
This is elegant.
this is so gorgeous.
I really like it.
Gorgeous. You know what? It's so gorgeous that I can immediately see the only thing that doesn't work. You know how something is so like almost there, just like
You should have not.
You should.
Yeah.
that
Wait.
one thing. The only thing is, I think the
neck
neck
piece.
Neck
Yes.
piece. Thank you very much.
Wait, the
We're all really about
the
it.
neck piece.
Yeah, so the neck piece.
If it was
just
a
takes away
bit
from
closer to her neck,
Her
if
neck,
it didn't
yeah.
drop down, because it
Yeah.
feels
Or
like
if it
it's
was small- if
touching
it was
clashing with the
smaller.
top
the
of
top of the,
yeah.
yeah.
If it was thinner and more
thinner,
delicate.
or maybe just one line of it,
Yeah.
that would have
In
been
fact, personally, I would say lose it.
Just
Just
take
take
it
it
out.
out.
entirely.
She's got a
right?
lot of silver detail
Yeah.
Yes.
on
Yeah.
that. And so with small earrings, I think it would have worked
This is
perfectly
such,
without
and
the
the
neck
fit
piece.
is so gorgeous.
The color is amazing.
I think this might have been the groom's side.
Okay.
I think
Right,
so.
okay.
I think it was the groom's side, the women on the groom's side.
For the,
okay.
I think, because I saw a few
Because we've seen
ladies
a few of
in
these,
of these
yeah,
colours,
a few
yeah.
of these.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, well, if there's any one that had a complete departure from anything we've seen, it would be this. But the question is, do you think this worked?
No, see my nose. Irọ́ kò ṣiṣẹ́.
Nose action.
No.
I'm undecided.
Yeah.
Because-
It's nice if you actually look closer at the detail, look at the color combination. But I'm trying to look at the outfit, the wedding.
Let me
And
tell you,
the-
let me help you guys.
'Cause I'm like-
Because I think I picked it out perfectly, what exactly happened here. So I think it works perfectly with the peplum. I
Yes.
think it works perfectly with the shoulder. It's the sleeves.
Sleeves,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think that's what it is.
So when you merge it closely with the actual fabric, it looks okay. But when you have it stand by itself,
then it starts to
it
look
looks-
off.
It actually has a little bit of character to it,
Yes.
which is what I like about it.
I like the fact that on the peplum, even the underneath is the
Is the green.
color
Yes.
of
So it works.
so obviously it was well thought out. So
Yeah.
And if you look at the shoulder, that like
That
nice
little
cut,
thing, yeah.
cut.
I love that. But from that, no, shouldn't have done.
yeah,
that.
maybe should have
Yeah.
And she should have lost the
No.
sash on the waist.
On the
She didn't
waist
need that
as well.
sash because it looks like it's pretty
And then the
snatched.
purse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Lego
But I appreciate
side
the fact that
lamp
she's trying to do something,
Something
you know,
different.
because you always know that people are probably you have an idea of what most people are
Her hair
going
is
to line.
nice.
Yeah,
I
and
like-
her
I
hair
like-
is
yeah,
gorgeous,
her
and the
hair is
makeup is
amazing.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
She wore the right size of earrings. So
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
some character, but yeah, I don't know as a whole.
All right, guys. Well done. Well done. We made our way through all of the looks for the wedding. However, we're not quite done yet. We have a segment we like to call Squad Goals. But before we get into that, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to Wedding Police, and it's still hashtag I218 wedding between Linda Ejiofor and Ibrahim Suleiman. And my amazing squad have been so gracious and so on point with, looking through all of the wedding guest looks.
Such hard work.
I
Such
know.
hard work.
Oh my gosh. But this is the best segment because it exemplifies exactly who we are. And it's called hashtag Squad Goals. That's right. All right, this is where we look at groups of 2s, 3s, and see if they brought it. All right, first up, this is Adenike, and I believe she's a producer from African Magic as well.
Light on.
Light on. Yes. What do you think? Squad goals or not?
No.
You feeling it?
Swipe left.
Swipe left. I think they're just so they're being so demure. It's not giving you the vibe.
It's not
It
picture.
look more like I might not see you in another 2 years.
Yes.
We need a picture to go.
Like really good pictures together. Okay. All right. Do we think this is squad goals?
Yeah, it's a nice picture, but there's no character. There's nothing. They just
It felt
stand
like
next to each other.
I'm like,
they
do you
weren't
guys-
planning
you
to
know each
take.
other? Yeah. It was like somebody
it
walking
looked
by
like
the
they were actually
camera.
walking to get food.
Yes.
And somebody's
Ooh.
like, wait, let me take a picture.
Picture.
Like, okay.
All right. Next up. Oof.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the essence
Yeah.
of the two of it is already squad goals.
It's already
Yeah.
squad goals.
Ah.
Give us
Say
wow.
vibes and energy. Yes.
And to Kate.
I love
Okay.
it.
Love it. Ooh. Okay. So yes.
Yeah,
This is
I
that.
mean,
Winner.
I mean,
Whose parents are
Parents
these?
of
I don't
the
know. Is this the bride or the
first
groom?
of all, that gilly.
I think these are
Groom?
is this group? These
Well,
are
not
Linda's
even so.
parents.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's Linda's parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bride's parents.
She looks
yeah.
like a mom, you
This
can
is
actually see that.
bride's parents. Yeah.
Because
bride's
I mean, her mom looks gorgeous.
that gilly.
See what we're talking about with the.
You see?
So we're talking about the neck piece and the
And the distance
neckline.
between,
Yeah.
Yeah, these two.
These two are just
They're always
playful.
just having
Mind
fun.
them.
Like
Playful.
Jade are always having fun every time they take pictures.
Kimi and Busala.
I love
playful.
it. I love it.
All right, moving on. No.
No.
The man doesn't seem to be matching her level of.
No,
She looked a
the
little
man is like,
A level of sleep.
please, picture, please.
I think she was just kind of like, what's going on here?
It's
Okay,
a fan
sure.
picture, maybe
Yeah,
it's
it's
fan-
like
it
a
might
fan
be a
picture.
fan
It looks like a fan picture. I'm like,
But we love her for being nice and indulge. All right, let's move on. This is actually our White Agbada guy now.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well done on powering through this.
We made it through.
We made it through.
Judging people is such hard work, you guys.
Judging
It is.
That's hard
Judging
work.
loves. Right. We're sure that they're all like really
So
great,
they're going to go to
kind-hearted people on
Instagram
the
page and say,
inside.
see this person, kilo walk.
Please be kind. Please be kind.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. But we have one final task,
Okay.
which is to crown our worst dressed and our best dressed. Because in a sea of people, there have to be the people who slay and the people who just didn't do it.
Play.
Don't do it.
Who
Yeah.
played. But don't just hold those thoughts. We'll be right back with that. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, you have missed a ton of amazing and not so great fashion. However, you are in time for what I enjoy the most, which is to crown the best and the worst dressed from hashtag I218 wedding between Linda Ejiofor and Ibrahim Suleiman. Guys, are you ready?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
No,
I'm ready.
I don't like this
Are you ready?
part.
Okay. Well, let's start with Zach. Starting with worst dressed. Who was your worst dressed, Zach, and why?
The sister with the prints. So
The print sleeves
Yeah.
that is on the
Okay.
peplum thing.
Yeah.
It just didn't work for
it
you.
doesn't work for me.
So you thought, why? Because of clash or something?
Maybe because of the print. Assuming it was just the fabric alone, I think I would like him more. But the print, nah.
Nah, didn't work.
Yeah.
Ade, beautiful, only lady on our panel today.
Yeah.
Who was your worst dressed?
I feel so bad, you guys.
Such a
I would have to say my worst dressed would be, I think it was Lisa, with the kind of long ball gown dress and the off shoulder. I didn't like it because I felt like it did nothing for her body type and her stature. And I feel like, instead of accentuating her, it almost took away from her beauty, basically.
Gorgeousness.
So it did the opposite of what it was supposed to do, and I didn't like that.
Okay, all right. Murray, our menswear sartorial gentleman, who was your worst dressed?
Okay, I mean, as much as I want to say the mom, which everyone is expecting, actually, I think my worst dressed, for me anyways, again, was the jumpsuit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't like
it actually didn't work for me.
Right.
Because I feel like she had the one time to pull it off, and then she just completely, because again, the lace jumpsuit isn't something you see around.
Oh, yeah.
So,
It was unique.
like I said, one time to pull it off. And then she just missed it by so many details. The tights underneath, the black, I mean, the line definition between where her top inner was stopping, you could literally see her belly line, and then the tights start again. So there was a lot of black, brown,
Just
exposed. It
was not cohesive.
Yeah, I feel like she didn't think through how the entire outfit should look, and how other people,
Kind of critique it for her as well.
So
Makes sense.
that for me.
Well, all right. This is what happens on the show when we have three opposing, decisions. Is that I, as the host, get to use my veto power to decide who actually gets crowned the worst dressed. And so in this case, we have the lady with the pink ruffles, and I just thought that it was such a sharp contrast from the blue, and it just did not work. It was so jarring, and I just thought she could have used a different color and a different fabric to do that ruffle effect.
You want to copy?
All right.
Copy our way.
All right, let's go to the happy part. Yes, so we'll start from you, Marie.
Okay.
Who is your best dressed?
Yeah, this is not me thinking. I already know. It's Adesua. Yeah, for me, like she really pulled off. She pulled off First of all, we already said the fabric
It's just
for the attire
gorgeous,
was just
yes.
amazing, and it was simple, it was elegant. So, you know, she just finished the work.
She finished.
That's what she just finished the work.
She just wore the dress.
Yeah,
and it
that's
was
it's
that.
just that it was amazing.
All right.
That's the best dress.
Adi,
I
tell
think
me.
for me, I'd have to go with Auntie Shafi Bello.
Oh,
Her, just the composition of the look, the headpiece to the shoulder, to the way the dress just kind of travels down. I feel like the outfit told a story, and I really liked that. And it just looked amazing on her. It was young, it was youthful, it was fresh, and yeah, it worked. It worked.
love it, love it, love it.
For me,
All right, Zach,
for me,
lay it on me.
I'll go with you, my friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I will, because, you know, she's old. I will not say she's old, but, you know, for that age, hello, you have to
Killing the
always
game.
sleep, you know.
She's killing the game.
So,
All right. Well, since we have two people on this show, but let me give my opinion first, right? I absolutely love risk takers who end up achieving, you know, the good. So that for me would be Inidima. I loved the fact that she actually tried like some velvet on it with the fabric and did some corseted stuff, and you know the everything, and then the black. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah. But seeing as we have two people who voted for the same person, so we're gonna crown our best dress for this episode, the gorgeous Shafi Bello. Yes. All right, guys, that's it. That's it. Thank you so much. You have fun?
You did.
Was it great?
Yes.
Great time. All right, cool.
Now I have to think carefully about my outfits.
Exactly.
Because y'all be talking about me on the show. So.
Well, actually, funny enough, honorary mention,
Oh,
the gorgeous Adilawi. That yellow dress was gorgeous, right? It was actually a stunning
was
dress.
really nice.
It was a stunning dress. It was a stunning dress. We loved it. All right, guys, before we go, I'm just going to leave you with this quick tip, which is when you have a shwebi that is very busy, you have to think about all of the moving parts. So every single thing that you want to add to it, any kind of color you want to add to it, any sort of fabric you want to add to it, any sorts of embellishment, they have to work with the fabric. So it's not to say that you can add stuff on, you just have to really think it through, because we've seen it happen on this episode. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. It's been amazing with my squad and I. And don't forget, we are at every single wedding all around the world, 24/7. We're always watching. So bring your A game. Until next time, my name is Dikwaya Desi, and this has been Wedding Police.
Woo, 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 woo.